Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hello Ash. Thank you for letting me know that I'd started on the wrong screen. That was very silly of me. Ah, hold on. I have hair clips in my hair and they're under my headset and they hurt. Ow. Okie doke. So. Oh, shoot. I forgot to open up this thing. Hold on. We're gonna be doing some art today. There. So, let's go to the art screen. There we are. Hello. So, I may or may not have continued a little bit since last time. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have also come to a decision that I might want to finish also rendering this Yarrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But for today, we gotta tackle that weapon. We gotta. There's no getting around it. What is the artwork in the big? Huh? Oh, in the background? This? This is Yarrow. That's a furry. Yes, we're gonna be doing art, and yes, this is in fact a furry. There's a tabaxi, which is, yes, that's a furry. So cute, thank you. Okay, so I need to futz around a little bit with my setup, because it's been a hot minute since I've done art, and I've been sewing. Actually, you know what? I'm too proud to not show you guys. Hold on. Go into face. Hello. Hi. Don't mind that I look a little bit silly with my little pompadour. Don't mind that. There was artwork in the background? Oh, wait, you mean on the starting screen or on this thing? You mean the art in the background on the starting screen? Love the pomp, thanks. It's just art that I've done in the past. Like going top to bottom, we have the Marlowe's Memory artwork that I did for Taz's birthday. And then we have another furry of mine called Kling Klang. They were really fun to play. Then we have Ewan, another D&D character of mine. Then we have a piece of a dragon and a Hugetrot. And a really old drawing, actually, of the Floof Witch, which is an old character of mine. Actually, the rightmost part of that piece is my profile picture. And then we have a drawing I did for Aster's birthday of Aster and Lau and me. And then another old drawing of me as a witch. So that's it. Yeah. I fucking knew it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I wanted to have some of my old artwork in the starting screens. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I've been sewing, and I'm very proud. So I gotta show you guys. I am in the middle of making a corset. So this is the one side. I haven't put in bones yet, and I still need to do the eyelets. As you can see, it doesn't have lacing eyelets yet, and it doesn't have any bones. No bones. But this is one side. It already has so much structure just from the pattern. It's very impressive, actually. And this is the other side. It's the same, just mirrored. Very floppy, because, again, it has not been boned. The dragon always gives me a look whenever I talk about bones. Specifically, when I talk about boning a corset. I always have to tell him to shut up because he always gives me that look whenever I talk about boning corsets. Anyways, back to art. I just needed to show you guys. I'm too proud of it. And like, it's almost done. It's only been a couple of days of work. And I'm so proud of it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know. Oh, what do I know, Ash? What are you setting up? Don't put Ash in horny jail. That's rude. It was traditionally whalebone. Yes. I don't have access to synthetic baleen. Because I don't know where to source it. I did buy some corsetry bones at the fabric store ages ago, and I just have no idea where the fuck I've put them. So I'm using zip ties for my bones, because they're also plastic. And I've seen it done before, and I'm gonna double bone it, so it should be fine. I'm also, like, I'm not going for waist reduction, because traditionally for, like, in the later corsets, you would use either flat steels or spiral steels or both, and I'm not going for waist reduction, I'm just going for support. So I'm not gonna shill out for spiral steels or flat steels, though I have found a source for those. So there's a shop in Copenhagen that sells corsetry materials, so that's nice. Double bone it. Yes. Zip ties that can't be sturdy. I've seen it done, and it is mostly a costume piece. I'm not gonna be wearing it every single day. Yay, I'm home. Well, welcome to the horny jail. But yeah, like, it is primarily going to be a costume piece, and not, like, something that's gonna be meant to hold up to everyday wear. So I don't mind that it's maybe not as sturdy or as supportive as it could be. And again, like, the main difference between synthetic baleen and zip ties is that synthetic baleen is slightly harder. Like, it's slightly more structured, so to speak. Like, zip ties are floppier than synthetic baleen. So, also, not to sound like a one-string guitar, I would happily print some bones for you. Oh, yeah, well, the main thing about corsetry bones is that, they have to be flexible, so I don't think 3D printed would really work, necessarily. Again, like, traditional materials are spiral steel, flat steel, or synthetic baleen, because, you know, baleen is illegal. Real baleen, because the baleen whale is endangered. So, don't use real baleen. That would be bad. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into some art. Listen, I could talk about historical fashion from now until Christmas. I'm not going to. I need to figure out what the fuck kind of color I want this to be. Hold on. I should have found some reference images before stream. I didn't. So I'm gonna look up some references now. It's fine. Also, look at the twins' best friend. They are you? Cute? What? Huh? Huh? Oh, yes. Hold on. It took me a minute to catch up to which twins you were talking about. Yes. You were talking about, Holly and the other one. The characters. It's the... That should be it. Pictures. That's not the one. Is it number 3 then? 3? No. Ah, wait, it's that one. Ah, it's the soldier construct, not the captain construct. Yes. So, I think this picture will be better. Let's just save that image. And drawings, references. Rendering, I guess? Sure. I need to open up some stuff. Need to open up my references. Don't mind me. Rendering, I need that one. Ooh, that's a bit big. Fake friend unfollowed. You can remember the other one's name, but not my characters. Listen. Their names, 1, are deliberately very similar. 2, only one of them is a real name as far as I'm aware. 3, your character's name is the one that doesn't sound like a real name. So I don't remember that name. I'm very sorry. Because it's not Molly. It's not Holly and Molly. Is it? And at least I don't think it is. I'm sorry. Honestly, I think I just need this one, actually. I don't know why I'm trying to find other references right now. Oh my god, can I? Thank you. There we go. It's because it's Haley and Mally. Yes. It's not Holly. Listen, I couldn't even remember the other one's name. I thought it was Holly, not Hallie. Like, dude, you can't fault me for not remembering them. We haven't even played this campaign yet. Listen. Okay, let's actually get into the art now. I found my reference. Boo. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to add something to... Oh my god. To the sketch. Can I... Jesus Christ, what is this lag? Oh my god. Blade. Yes. There we go. Woof! Okay, hold on. What the... Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I need to close down some tabs. Holy shit, I think it's about to crash. I'm just gonna close down that tab, and... I'm gonna close down that window as well. Jesus Christ. That was a lot of lag. Damn. Pencil, I think it was this color I was using. Okay, we might be having a little bit of lag on this one. See, because I want to add just a little bit of variation in color. Again, like, this entire weapon is inspired by the Soldier Construct 3 in Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm gonna be making it like teal and orange, maybe teal and yellow, but we'll see. Probably leaning more green and orange to fit with, you know, the character. So I'm not gonna copy it directly because that would be plagiarism, but I am gonna reference it heavily. What kind of weapon is it? See, that's the thing. I looked it up, and I can't remember the name. It's based on an Aztec weapon. It's based on an Aztec weapon, which is it's not a polearm. It's more akin to like a club. And it's not actually sharp as this weapon is meant to be. This weapon is a weapon of my own making. It's it's like a flat bat, but it has a name and all of that, and I do not remember. This weapon in specific is sort of a weapon of my own making. It's a bit of a mix of that Aztec weapon that the soldier constructs are, or this specific soldier construct is based on, and a guandao, which I think is a Central Asian weapon. I don't remember exactly where from it is, but it's a polearm that has a blade on one end. I learned about it from High Rollers, which is the D&D series that got me into D&D. Now here's the thing. What kind of stuff do I want here? I know I want the blade to be orange, and I think I want it to go in, like, maybe yay much. I suck at drawing straight lines, which is why I'm doing it in sections. Yeah. See, but the thing is, I think I also want it to go in at the top and bottom. So like this. But I also want some sort of like motif here. I don't want this just to be like straight. Maybe I can add some texture or something to break it up a bit. But like, not checkerboard. If you have a bat in your flat, you should probably open a window. That's an excellent pun, Terrell. Maybe if I do like a reverse of that, does that look good? I'm not sure. Let's try something else. What if... Because the thing is, I also can't make it, like, over-detailed because it needs to be able to read at a distance. Also very fitting that we're listening to Hateno Village right now. I think that's Hateno Village. Let the flat bat free. It's my bat because I'm Batman. You've heard of Cat in the Hat. Now comes the long-awaited sequel, Bat in the Flat. Maybe just go simple with that and do like a... Well, also, these lines won't be there. Maybe if we had a little cutout right here. Oh, that looks kind of good. Oh, what if, again, we stick to the reverse of the teeth. And then do like that, and hold on. And then remove this line. Nope, that's too much. Maybe that's just good. Like, I don't want to overcomplicate it. It feels a bit too simple. Okay, that's kind of good. I think I like that. And then if we copy that, and transform, and flip. God, it's laggy today. Jesus fucking Christ. There? I think? Yes. I think that looks good. And obviously once it's colored in, it'll look better. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And just copy that entire thing. Oh wait, I need to merge those. Copy, paste, transform, and move. Yeah. Alright. And now we can start rendering. Is this on? Nope. Well, it is, so it's fine. Cool. Let's see what we need. Actually, that needs to go underneath, so... Oh, here, weapon. Oh. Okay. Let's do the back one first. That's all the lines. Cool. There we go. Okay. What color? Let's use Yarrow's base color as the main reference. And just lean it slightly more yellow. And maybe slightly lighter, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. And do a base color of that. I think I'm just gonna fill it in manually. Because it's not that large an area. And I think I might have accidentally used Good Pen to draw this part. And not my custom brush. That's fine. It's just slightly more textured. Please excuse my snurfling. My nose has been running for days and I'm not sure why. Like, I'm not sick. I don't even have a cold. I'm just really sniffly for no apparent reason. It's been really annoying. Hello! You are here indeed. Welcome. Sorry I'm late, I had to make food. That is so fair, dude. Dude, you just moved. Like, it is so fair that you have a lot on your mind right now. How's the new apartment, by the way? I haven't had the chance to ask. My sub ran out? What? No, you, oh, wait. No. Wait, is this the first? No, it can't be. I definitely streamed last week. Yeah, I did the Mudborn stream. Yeah. Yes, it would have run out because it's March now. I guess. Unless, like, no, because you subbed, like, in the middle of the month. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. You have resubbed? Why can't I see it? Why is my activity feed not catching up? Okay, hold on. Hold on, because it's not the first time that something isn't showing up in my activity feed. Refresh, maybe? Wait, filter? No, it should be all. Switch alerts control on? Okay. And then refresh? I don't understand. I do not understand why it's not showing everything. You lost the founder badge? What? No. Huh? You still have the first for me. Yeah, you both still have the founder badge for me. Why am I not seeing your resub? That's so weird. Okay, hold on. Let me just... You just closed dockable window if you'd like to show it again. Oh, thank you for redeeming your daily mushroom.
It means you've lived a life of sin.
And then docs and fucking activity feed. Yeah, I'm only seeing the mushroom. I'm not seeing your resub, and I didn't see that someone else followed last stream. Oh, you chose not to have an alert for. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay. Cause it's mostly that someone else, I think, followed last stream, and it didn't show up on my activity feed. So that's weird. Uh-huh. You just out here confusing Ro for no reason. It still counts as chained with my previous subs. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, then we're good. I thought bad stuff was happening. It's all good. It's all good. Nothing's bad, and everything works. Most importantly, everything works as intended. It's all good.
Mushroom dance.
Thank you for redeeming your daily mushroom.
What it mean?
That's very kind of you.
It means you've lived a life of sin.
Hydrate, you bastard!
Oh,
Hydrate!
thank you. I will hydrate.
Good boy.
Thank you. I am a good boy. I'm so happy I found that clip. I had to make that with my own hands. Cause no one else had clipped it. I had to find that episode and then clip it. And I'm pretty sure, Lou, that you don't even know what episode that is cause you don't listen to the extra material. Okay, we have a base color for the weapon. Huzzah! I need to add this to the swatches. Huzzah! And then we need a darker, more saturated version. That's a bit too much, I think. Yeah, that's good. Cool. No clue. I know it's Alex, but what, but that's it. Yeah. So, the sound clip for Good Boy is from the bonus material for the Magnus Archives. I think it's post season 5, or it's between 4 and 5. Where it's the miniseries they did of playing, Mothership RPG, with Ben DMing, and Alex plays Dr. Alabaster Artichoke. And at the top of the session, they had to roll for a patch, because that's what you do in Mothership RPG. You get a trinket and a patch. He got a patch that says, "Good boy." Yes, the big library, yes. And I've always thought it was just really, really funny the way he says it. And he says it like 3 times. good boy in various cadences. But I could not isolate one where no one is laughing or making noise, which is very annoying. I got all 3 of them into Audacity. Ugh. Oh well. But yeah, it's from that. And I just love it. I think it's really funny. Let's see. I need it to line up like that, I think. Yeah, that's good. And same on... Oh, that's a bit much. I think that's good. Yeah. Is this a fucking Night in the Woods OST? No, it's a royalty-free playlist that my friend, Ferva Noctua put together. It's remixes of a bunch of different video game OSTs. It's really, really good. No, it's the big library. No, it's, Ferva Noctua put it together. And I've actually been using it for a good couple of years, but then I switched over to a different royalty-free playlist. But you know, I got kind of sick and tired of playing the same 20 songs over and over again, so I just started using this one again, and it's just really good. And I like it a lot. We had Hateno Village earlier, which was very fitting because I was talking about the weapon being based on the soldier constructs in Tears of the Kingdom. It was very, very fitting. Just making sure to overlap fully so that I don't have any dead spots. Man, I owe them a signed copy of my book for helping come up with creature ideas. That's pretty fucking cool. That's really cool. They're good people. They're really good people. Let's see. Yes, now I need a teal. A tealish green. So I think let's use the eyes as the base. Lean it more blue and darker, like there-ish, I think, maybe? Still a bit too light. That's too saturated. That's pretty good. I think that's good. Huh? Huh? I completely lost what's happening in chat. Mama and Papa flirting? Sorry, let me do that in Anya's voice. Mama and Papa are flirting. There we go. I hate your mommy! Fucking hell. Damn it. That was roughly... Wait, I can just mirror it. Jesus fucking Christ. It's fine. Don't mind me. Oh! Actually, we were both calling Faye good people. Ah, thank you. Sorry, I just... Because it doesn't have timestamps, so I hadn't looked at chat while it was happening, so I didn't know what you were talking about. Did I? Sounds unlike me. But thank you, I appreciate it. There. Okay, and then I need to use a smaller brush. There to there. Ought to be good. Or there, maybe. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, cool. And now we just color that in. Oh, that's slightly too big. Is this too teal? I think we'll see once the other color is in there. Like once the darker shade is in there. Yeah, I think that's good. Yes. Okay. And then we copy and paste and flip. Oh, that needs to be parallel-ish there. There. Nope. There ought to be good. Cool. Can you talk a bit about why you picked Tabaxi? Hold on, because our group is gay. That's actually fair. And its phase turned to be an anthropomorphic animal. So all tieflings are Tabaxi. Nah, not quite. I don't know. I really like Tabaxi. And I definitely did want to play an anthro. Cause it's been a hot minute, and I think it's always so fun to play an anthro. Also, it fit the character really well. Like the more originally Yarrow was going to be a black cat witch. That was the original concept. The original concept was that they were going to be a black cat witch. Because it would be funny if the typical witch's familiar was the witch. Haha. But then I thought about what class I actually wanted to play. And I thought, no, I want to play a glass cannon. So no, I'm not gonna play support. I don't enjoy playing support. And the witch class, which is a homebrew class, it is a support class. It's sort of a mix between a sorcerer and druid. Well, actually, it's druid playing every single other class. Kind of. That's the witch homebrew class that I found. Hold on, this song is a lot. Let me just skip this one real quick. There we go. So I thought, okay, I want to play monk, and I want to play a multi-class. What would gel well? So I went, okay, Way of Shadows, because it would work with the backstory if they multi-classed into rogue. Problem with that, for rogue to be useful, I would need to take 3 levels, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted the multi-classing to be very slight and from the beginning. And I don't remember if Lou said it at some point, but I got it in my head that we're starting at level 4. So rogue wasn't gonna work. if they're gonna be primarily monk. So I thought, okay, what else could work with this? And I looked at warlocks. And warlocks actually start getting some useful stuff already at level 2. So if we're starting at level 4, I could start half and half, then do primarily monk, and then maybe a few more warlock levels later on. And then I found, Pact of the Fae. Oh, that would work really well with what I'd been talking with the others about. It would be really funny if one of their parents was a minor Fae Lord. And that was why they got their warlock powers. And then Ash and I sort of ran with it, because Ash and I, like, Ash is the main character the main person I've been talking backstory with, because we're doing, like, cooperative backstory. Yes, Ash will be playing a rogue. Which was why originally I was going to multi-class into rogue, because it fit with the backstory and all that. And the more we talked about the characters, and the more I thought about the character, I realized they're not a black cat. They're not a black cat. They're kind of stupid. They have to be very orange. They gotta be just so very orange. So incredibly orange, in fact. So now they're orange. And they are very, very orange. Oh, that's good. So, yeah. I think I need to use a smaller brush for this. And that's how Yarrow came to be, basically. It's one of those things where I'm actually really happy that we have so long to think about what characters we want to play. Because basically, I'm kind of terrible at I'm kind of terrible at coming up with compelling characters. And again, this is not me knocking myself down. This is me being a realist. I'm kind of bad at it. And like, not a single backstory I've ever made has survived first contact. No characterization I've ever made has survived first contact. Like, I'm not a skilled story writer. And I've made peace with that. And that's fine. I'm fully alright with that. But it means that because we have so much time to do this, and I have Ash to bounce ideas off of, and I have time to talk to Lou about what can we do, what can't we do, Yarrow is going to be a much more solid character by the time we start playing than they would be if I hadn't had that. I mean, all D&D characters change upon impact. Yes. But like, I've never had a single character that was anything like I thought they would be, is my point. And again, that's perfectly alright. It's what happens. But it's a thing that I've often found very frustrating, that, like, most of my characters haven't had much backstory because, again, I'm not very good at it. But it also means that the DM has significantly less to work with. And that can be frustrating. It's one of those things where I'm very grateful to Lou for, like, allowing me to make up shit as we went, and talking to him about, like, okay, so actually, like, this is sort of what I'm thinking, and can you do something with that? And he's been very good about just grabbing onto whatever bullshit I've thrown at him and running with it. Hold on, I need this to be right there, I think. And then there. Ah, damn it. There. Yes, that's perfect. And clip that. There. And like that is massive kudos to Lou for just running with all of the bullshit I've thrown at him. But yeah, like my first ever D&D character, and again, it was my first ever D&D character. She's maybe not a great example. Her entire backstory was just, oh yeah, she had a dad and a best friend who was upset that she left, and she left home to go exploring, and that was it. That was it. And it never came up. Which is fine. Like, it doesn't have to. But like, that was it. And like, I've never really been good at the whole creating drama thing. Again, it's why I say I'm not a skilled story writer. Is because I don't enjoy conflict. I'm very anti-conflict, and conflict is what makes a story work. And I don't think to add conflict. It's also one thing that's going to be interesting for me playing Yarrow is that Yarrow is dumb. Yarrow is not intelligent. Yarrow is very not smart. And I like to think that I am kinda smart. It is going to be a bit of a struggle for me to not play smart. And just sit back and let the, like, play into that they're not smart. That will be a practice for me to play something that I'm a bit more, like, unfamiliar with, so to speak. Again, not to toot my own horn too much, but, like, oh yes, it'll be so challenging for me to play a dumb character. No. It's like, I like puzzles. I like figuring out puzzles. I get frustrated when I do dumb shit. But also just, like, knowing shit is kind of my entire thing. Just knowing shit. It's my thing. Playing a character that doesn't know shit. Frodo had no drama in his life up until the ring. Very true. Very true. Question is, what kind of dumb are they? Yes, that is the question, and that is a question I'm gonna have to ask at some point. Because I think it's very much the thing of, yes, wise but stupid. Yes. Like, like, they're gonna be, like, dropping truth bombs every so often of just, like, you know, kind of a Shaggy, in a way, of, like, they don't know a lot. They don't know a lot of, like, intelligence-based information things, but they know how the world works. They know a lot about people. It's Ferb. Yes, exactly, except Ferb is also really smart. He just doesn't talk a lot. Yes, exactly. Wait, no. This needs to be lighter. This is too dark. I think that might be too light. Maybe it just needs to be less saturated. Oh, that's lighter. Like that? I think that's good. No, we take the sketch away. There. I think the orange needs to be darker. That's this layer. That one. It needs to be darker. again, just gonna take the sketch away to fix that. I think the green bits need to be narrower, because this line of orange is not reading very well. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Everything's fine. Don't worry, everything's fine. I think this orange is good. It might be a little bit too dark. It might be a bit too dark. It's fine. I needed this, and I need these two, and I need to slice. I don't need to slice it there, I need to slice it here. And transform. And just scoot this in a bit. Like so. That's a bit much. Like there, maybe? And deselect. Yeah, I think that's better. No. What if... Hold on. Let me cook. Ah, can't do that. Let's see. What if we just shave off a little bit of this? And... that's a bit too much. Also, that line needs to be harsher. Hold on. Like there-ish. Like, maybe just yay much. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Yes. Yes, I think that's good. Hold on. Let me just pull up my reference again. Where did I put it? There. That one. Now the question then becomes... should the darker color go on top? Let's try that on the other side. I don't need to select it. I can just copy, paste, transform. Huh? Oh no. Ah, okay. So that and that I will then transform and flip. Yes, yes, I know. Ah, that's too much. That's not good. Jesus Christ. There-ish, I think. And then... oh gosh. Is that it? No, not quite. There, I think. That ought to be it. And then merge those and merge those. And and fill this. Oh gosh, that's too big. And fill that in. Okay. Now we have the full weapon colors. I think those greens need to be switched. I definitely think those greens need to be switched. Yeah. Okay. So, we unclip that. We make a new layer. We clip that. We take this screen. We remove that. And then we're just gonna fill in one of them. Just to compare. Compare and contrast. Also, I found a spot that is missing right there. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. And then put that back in there. And get that one. Found another spot that's missing right there. Okay, and then we merge that, reclip, merge that, and no, that definitely looks wrong. Maybe the teeth is too much. Maybe the lines would have been better. Hold on. It's this one, yeah. Whoops. I meant to do it on that one. Okay, that's not quite it. God damn it. Okay, good enough for testing purposes. No. No, that ain't it, Chief. What do you think, chat? Like, it... For me, it looks off, and I can't quite tell what it is that's off about it. Maybe it's the width of the teeth? Like... Maybe they just need to be a little bit wider. It's too bright? That might also be it. It might be that it's too bright. Like, if I make the lighter color slightly darker, that might work. The green is too bright, yeah. I think I agree. I think I agree. Seconded, yeah. Okay. So, let me just real quick just remove this part because now I've fixed it on the other side. And take this color, just real quick, fill this back in. And just make it slightly darker, slightly less saturated. Yeah, that's already a million times better. That's already so much better. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just too bright. It was just too bright. Yeah. Okay. I definitely like that a lot better now. Hello! Hello, Sunlion. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the dancing berries. Beans? I forgot for a second that the bear's name is not Berry, it's Bean. Thank you for the dancing beans.
Hydrate, you bastard!
Oh, thank you. I will hydrate. Thank you very much. Okay. I think that's a lot better. I was heard. My art input was heard. Yes, you were heard. Because I was looking at chat a lot for advice because I did not know what to do. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely think that's a lot better. Okay. It does bother me that these teeth are uneven. So I am gonna try to fix that a little bit more. I think it's most noticeably that this one is too skinny. Because, like, once you zoom out, it's very noticeable that they're uneven. I think that's better. Yeah. Like, they don't have to be perfectly even, but I would like them to be, like, at least not very distractingly uneven. And to me, it is very distracting. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Let's just merge those. And then, oh gosh. Copy and paste. And flip. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh gosh. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be very hard. Or maybe it's not. That just needs to go, like, down a bit more. Like there, I think? I think that's good. I'm just in, like, 1 pixel. Yeah, there. There we go. Sorted. Cool. Yeah. And now I just need to fix that, that this one goes over. Wait, what's this? Oh, right, I did a color shift. I'm still not sure I like that. So, let's just... There we go. And there, and delete, and deselect. There we go. No, yeah, that's definitely necessary. Okie doke. And then we go to the swatch tab. Grab that one. That one's the same, I think. Oh god. Okay. Gives it character. Oh, that's a bit much. So we have this one. Ooh. And this one. And... Ooh. this one. And this one. Yes. Now, for the stick. I think the stick should just be the same color as the line art, if I'm honest. Actually, hold on, because that's this color, I think. Maybe if we make it this color? Yeah. Can I go slightly larger? I think I can. Yeah. Yep. Hold on, I noticed something up here. Slight gap there. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe the blade shouldn't have the stick going through it. I kind of liked it better before. Hold on. Like, imagine there's no line going through it. Oh, God. Like, without. Then again, the stick going through it brings it more into the background. You think the stick should also be orange? I could try that. Like, maybe the dark orange? Like that? Or at least the part of it in the weapon. Oh, yeah, maybe. Honestly, I think if I remove the line here, and just sort of have the weapon sit on the stick, maybe? I think that would be better. But again, like, having the stick go through it brings the blade more into the background. Oh, shit. Like, I feel like that brings it forward too much. And I'm not sure I'm a fan of the orange. I think we're gonna just have the stick go all the way through. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah. Now, I'm realizing I should have done that on the big one. All of that I should have done on the big one. What if? What if I just copy? And, paste. Put that in there. And transform. Just scaled it up. What if I did that? Like what if I did that? Oh god, it's so laggy. Ah! Oh no. It's so laggy. Okay, just real quick, gonna click OK. And then we're just gonna remove this part. And one more time. Transform and just do this. Because I do definitely want to render it a bit more on the big one. Oh, that's too big. I definitely want to render it a little bit more on the big one. Oh, it's slightly skewed, I think. Ah. I think that's good. Okay, and then I just need to fill in the gaps. Oh wait, it's really skewed. Hold on. It's really crooked. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. It needs to be slightly more this way. Ooh, that might have been too much. Yeah, that's too much. There, and then... Okay, it's really difficult because of all the lag. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Let's just do that again. and then just the brown. I did not mean to press that. Shit. There. I need to stretch my arm a little bit. There we are. It looks really crooked now. Shit. I did all of that fixing and it's really crooked. Fuck. Why is this so difficult? See, that's a lot better. What the hell? How does it keep being fucking crooked? Don't understand. I do not understand. I would like for this to keep happening. Guess the best things in life are never easy. God, ain't that the truth. They ain't free either. Okay. I really hope this is the last time I need to fix this. Here's to fucking hoping. I swear to God, if orange... God damn it! Okay, I'm just gonna fix the orange. Because now the green isn't crooked, and before the green was really crooked. I'm just gonna fix the orange manually. Because you don't want it to be straight. Jesus Christ. For once in my life, I do actually want it to be straight. For once in my gay little life, I do actually want this to be straight. Okay. Just checking this. Damn it. Okay. Orange. There. Good enough. Yes, good enough. Cool. I hate to tell it. Shut up. That felt over the line. A little bit. It's fine. Okay. Now, before I do anything to the big thing, thank you. Hey, for once you're not complaining about being in the chair. Okay, before I start over-rendering the big thing, because I have no idea how I'm gonna render this, I'm gonna have to find so many references for how to shade metal. I have some, so it's fine, but... ow, hold on, I need to stretch my leg. Ow, my knee. I'm getting old. My knees are starting to hurt from just sitting. Granted, I do sit like a shrimp, but my knees don't usually hurt this much. It sucks. What was I saying? Oh yeah, is it text? I think it's text. Yes, boxes.
I'ma need you to do some stretches now.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna do some stretches real quick. I just, ow. Oh my god, my knees. My knees!
I'ma need you to do some stretches now.
Okay, okay. Ah, fucking hell, my knees.
Save me, Daddy.
Yes, thank you. I will save. Big stretch. Big stretch. Welcome to the mid-20s. Yeah, my joints start hurting now. That sucks. Okay. I wish I was wearing a pair of socks right now. The floor is so dirty. There's so much just gunk on the floor. It's mostly dust. And maybe some crumbs or something. I don't know. But it's bothering my feet. Okay, so the thing that I want to fix is this thing. Because I think I like that better. I don't, or at least I don't like the gradient I had going on. I don't want it to be quite that tall though. So we're gonna do a cheeky little rectangle selection. I think I want it to go down like there-ish. Oh, right. I need to actually select the damn thing. There. Yes. And then, hold on. What if? Huh? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it doesn't go that high up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. Just there. They need to stretch and exercise more, then? You're not wrong. This is why older queer people don't sit in the gateway.
Silly voice time!
Oh gosh! Oh gosh! I don't know which silly voice to do. I will do this silly voice because it comes quite natural to me. Okay. So, yes, I do need to stretch and exercise more, but yes, you are correct. I do need to do that. But also, some of it, at least, is that I am chronically ill and maybe I have some connective tissue issues. I don't know for sure. But it does make my joints hurt a lot more than they probably should. But yes, I do need to exercise more. This is true. I think I would like a little bit of gradient just around undergrowth, but I don't want it to be all like that. So, what if, hold on, cancel. I do a little selection. Hold on. I do like this. And there. And then we invert. No, I don't want to do that. I want to invert. I forgot to set a timer for this. Hold on. I feel like I've been doing a minute, so I will set timer for like 4 minutes. Hold on. There. Okay. So. Now I have selection. And I can delete the outside of this selection and I can deselect. And then I can do this and take it up as far as I would like. I think there is good. How does that look? Little bit more. Little bit more. Like that. Maybe I just want the full gradient. No, I don't. Down a bit more. A bit more. Like there should be good. Yes. Yes, that looks good. Good. Okay. So we have the text box, the color swatch thing. I need to render the weapon. Do more hot yoga. I am doing yoga with my mother. She is a yoga instructor. She does the yoga every week, and we do it on Fridays. And I have recently started Krav Maga, which is very fitting for this voice, if I do say so myself. I go, well, I have been one day and it's twice a week, so do more cold yoga. It is quite cold at my mother's house, so yes. Hello, thank you for cheering one beat. That's very nice of you. Okay. I need to find my references. Hold on. I will find my references. I need references for rendering metal. I have this lovely piece by Sun Lion that I will use as a reference. And I feel like I used to have is in here, I think, maybe. Textures, maybe? No. I feel like I used to have a full, like, folder of just metal, how to render metal. I guess I don't. Oh well. I will zoom in on this armor piece. And I will zoom in on this armor piece. And hopefully it will help. I don't know. We shall see. How long do I have left of this voice? I have less than a minute. It's fine. Okay. So, we have established that the sun is like here. Burps for the burp counter. Yes. We have established that the sun is like up here. So I'm going to shade this way on the weapon and this way on Yarrow. Make that 31. There was another burp for the burp counter. I am so full of burps tonight, once again. I have yet to talk to my doctor about getting reflux medication. I have an appointment later this week. So hopefully I will remember to talk to my doctor about getting some reflux medication. Okay. See, it's really interesting that, like, over here it doesn't feel under-rendered, but over here it does. That's very interesting. Okay, let's see. I might completely redo the shadows on Yarrow's fur. I'm not sure I like them at all. I might completely redo them. We'll see. I might redo them and like do the texture manually because I'm not sure I like the brush I used. Or at least I'd have to do some serious finagling with the brush to get the texture I want. But I'll probably do that off stream, because, well, it depends on how long it takes to render this thing. So, let's go to this folder. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a subfolder. No, I'm not, because I need to do, like, layering and shit. Poo. Wait, hold on. This is clip because of that. Okay. I can do... Let's take the lasso back. I can do magic wand, and then unclip that and delete. Perfection. And then deselect. Amazing. Now I don't have any clipped layers, so now I can render however the fuck I want. Yay. Okay, so we definitely need some highlights on this side and some lowlights on this side. So, I think I'm gonna go from the inside and out. Yes. Okay. Let's do this one then. I need the color itself, and it needs to be a highlight color, so it needs to be less saturated and significantly lighter. Like, oh, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Oh, that's too desaturated. Jesus Christ. That's good. Okay. That's too small. I think that's good. So I definitely... Oh gosh. Oops. New layer, clip that. There we go. Definitely need it to be like that maybe? Like that? Like, yeah.
Mushroom.
Oh.
Mushroom.
Thank you for redeeming
Whatever
your daily
could it
mushroom.
mean?
Hello, Fallen. I didn't know
It
you were
means
there.
you've lived a life of sin.
Didn't you know you were in chat? Hello. Wait. No, that's right. That's right. Oh, shit. I think it could stand to be a bit thicker, though. Because, again, it doesn't read very well unless it's, like, thick. Let me just do these lines first, and then I can fix the rest later. I'm here. Just arrived. How are you? I'm doing really good. Thank you for joining the stream. That's so nice of you. How are you? Sick. Is that correct? That does not feel correct. Hold on. Let me just fix that real quick. Okay, that entire line and this entire line and this entire line needs redoing. There. Jesus Christ. I would have come when I saw you go live, but I've been at orientation all morning? Orientation for what? Like school? New job? Oh, that's exciting. What are you gonna be working with? Yeah, congratulations. Oh, this, okay, hold on. This needs to be a lot smaller with the scale I'm working on right now. What if, like, I'll be doing environmental work, prepping areas to lay down foundation. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So, like, I don't know what that's called in English. Like, Anlægsgartner. Please, the Danish people in chat, help me out. What's that called in English? An Anlægsgartner? Like, it's not a regular gardener, it's like the people who, like, make the yard, not the people who upkeep it, you know? That thing. I think I'm just gonna copy and paste this, if I'm honest. There's no way I'm gonna be able to redo that, so copy and paste and transform. Landscaper? Yeah, I think that's it. I just could not for the life of me remember. So like landscaping work or what kind? Question is, are they even enough that I can copy and paste these two? That is the big question. No, they're not. Damn it. Okay. Cancel. Deselect. Let's just do this one then. I think it's more checking the integrity of the soil to be sure there won't be issues building. Ah, that's how it was explained to me anyway. Said it might involve drilling into the soil if things aren't stable enough. Oh, okay. Okay, so nothing to do with gardening. It's like construction work. Got it. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. That's really, really cool. I really hope you enjoy working with it. That's so cool. I'm bad with words, if you can't tell. Shit. I thought I'd copied and pasted it. Well, now I have. There we go. Alright, that looks really good. Cool. Important work with any kind of construction. Very true. I'm looking forward to it. Oh. Excuse me. Hope all goes well. What are we working on today? Looking interesting. Ooh, thank you. We're working on Yarrow, my character, for my next D&D campaign. And right now we're just working on rendering their weapon, which is interesting. I think this is good highlights, and I might copy and paste them for the shadows and like rotate them. But we'll see when we get to the shadows. For now, we're doing highlights. So that's one color. That is one color done and dusted. Let's do the darker green now. I need to take the brush and do like that color. That's too light. Slightly less. That's too desaturated. Slightly more saturated. That is just the base color. Absolutely not. Still too light. See, this is the issue that I have a lot with like picking colors when I have the entire color wheel. Because I'm not great at color theory. I'm not, I really want to get better at color theory. But it is a thing that I struggle with a lot in my art. Actually, I recently bought a set of Ohuhu markers, Acryla markers. They should be in the mailbox actually right now. I got the message that they'd arrived, and I'm very excited to go get them. I'll get them tomorrow. But yeah, like, and I'm really excited to try them out, specifically because I think they'll help me a lot with figuring out, like, color theory things. Because the selection of colors is, like, relatively limited. It is a 48 pack of, like, different colors. But I do think that having a more limited color palette to choose from will help me a lot, and also figuring out just like, oh, okay, I don't have a darker shade of this, so what color can I use to, like, insinuate shade or whatever. And I think it'll help me a lot with just, like, doing colors better. Also, I need to, like, do a lot more just color studies. Like, maybe do some, like, master copies or something. That's a thing that I really want to do at some point. Like, just do a master copy. But that's not what we're doing today. Okay. I need a lighter, but not too light. That's a good highlight. Oh, nope. That's a good highlight color, so... I think that's a bit too thick. There, maybe? That is the exact same color as the base color. Oh, it is almost exactly the same. God damn it. Okay. Gonna have to go slightly darker with that. That's too desaturated. That's better. God damn it. Okay. Let's do that again, shall we? I think that's fine. experimentation is always fun. This is like, yes, it is, exactly. And like, I think I will really enjoy acrylic markers, because they scratch that itch for me of having like really bold, like cell shady-ish lines, and they like, you can blend with them, but they're not made for it, so to speak. Like, you can do that, but they are much more suited to a more like cell shady sort of style. That's not where I want the highlight, actually. I want the highlight on the inside. I want it here, because this is where the blade pokes out. And then maybe a little bit here, and definitely up top. Okay, there. So, and that also cuts that a lot more, so that's good. And then like this. I'm so happy I only have to do highlights on one side. Yeah, that can stand to be a little bit more pronounced, so if we do like that instead. That maybe? Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah. And see, now I'm starting to think that this base color is actually a little bit too desaturated. Like, if we just pull it out a little bit more this way. And then... yeah. That's better. Okay. I'll fix it on the other one as well. Let me just do that immediately, actually. It's this one. Yeah. There. Okay. I think that's good for highlights. Yeah. Alright, then let's do some shadows. And again, I think I'm gonna just go from the inside out. I am gonna try one thing though. If I just flip this upside down. I don't think it'll work, because angling this is really hard. Yeah, and it doesn't line up fully. Oh, wait. It might? Maybe it does line up, sort of at least. No, it doesn't. Damn it. Yeah. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Okay. So, we take this color, we make it slightly darker. Yeah, that figures. Though it is the shadows, so those should go on the inside parts. Yeah, they shouldn't go there at all, actually. Right. They don't go in the same place as the highlights at all, so it's all good. Okay, okay. Size 30, I think is good, and then... oh, nope. I needed to hold shift and do like there? that's too much. There. Yes, that's good. Okay. And then on this layer, we take this one, make it slightly darker. That's good. Okay. Details. Because I want to do this, but on the darker green. So we definitely need all of these parts to be in shadow. Let's do a size 20 for this. $30 then. Hold on. I can actually just... I can just do a straight line. That's too much. I think that'll be good. And then, like, there. Yes. That should be good. I should do that on this highlight layer as well, actually. Oop, no. There. That'll just help with consistency and stuff. Right, so I need to like go like this. Yes. Okay. Like that. That might be a bit much. Maybe more of a like that. Like I need it to be roughly parallel with that line, and then go up and meet there. That's basically perfect. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. That I think I can do for all of them, just as is. And then... yeah. God, this playlist is so good. It has so many bangers on it. Again, big kudos to my friend Fervanoctual for making it. It's so good. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Oh my god. And then just add the shadow there. Like that? Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Incredible, actually. Cool. Now for the darker orange. And that just needs to be a little bit darker. That's good. Okay. No, I think that just goes there. That's good. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So it needs to follow around this shape. Because this, like, stands out. Oh, that's actually... That lines up kind of
Hydrate, you
perfect.
bastard!
Oh,
Hydrate!
shit. Thank you. I will hydrate. Yeah, that lines up really well with that shadow. And then if I just actually just take a slightly smaller brush. Because I want to create the illusion of depth, essentially. What if I just take from this corner and then down to here. That's not quite enough, but that's fine. We can just extend it a bit. Like there-ish. That seems pretty good. Just thicken up this line a little bit. That should be good. Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then just a slightly darker of this color. Let's try that again. That's not dark enough. That's better. Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna do this and that on the shadows. So, just like that. Sure there aren't any caps. Yep. There. Honestly, I think that's really good. Yeah. Cool. Should I add some scuffs? Probably. Am I going to? Absolutely fucking not. Oh, thank you for the tea party, dragon. That's very nice of you. Oh yeah, I should also, at the very least, add some shadow to the staff. I think, though, because it's wood, that shadow would be significantly softer. So, I'm going to just... That's... Wait, didn't I use that color? Did I not use this color for the wood? Yeah, I did. Okay. Don't know what's up with that. Oh well.
Good boy.
Thank you! I am a good boy. I think we're gonna use this airbrush for this shadow. So if we do like here, and then down here, that adds a very nice little gradient. I might actually go back one more time. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Maybe with a little bit of noise? Oh, that's not good. barely noticeable at all, so we're not gonna add it. Okay, very nice. Oh! It's match tech time! If you need to take your match, you should take them now, unless you need to take them at a specific time, in which case don't do it just because I said so! How's everyone in their pillow piles? That is an excellent question, Dragon. How is everyone in their pillow piles? Okay, and then for this entire thing, can I do that? No, of course not. So, I have an idea for this. But it requires some finagling. Invert, new layer. Fill that in with just some random color. Take that, deselect it, remove that. And then I need this on like a really big size with a very soft edge. Ugh. Like that, maybe? Actually, let's do a little bit more and then take the airbrush and at kind of a large size. And yeah, the noise one is good. Like that. Maybe? Because then when we take this and we clip it to that, it does that. Except, hold on. There. Yes. That's good. I think that's quite neat. Except it's not very tidy. Okay. Let's just do this then. Maybe actually even a slightly harder edge might be good. Like that. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's a lot better. Cool. Okay. Now, I do have a decision to make. Am I going to completely redo the shadows on Yarrow's fur? I think I am. I think I have to. Like, genuinely, I think I have to. It doesn't look good. It's too desaturated. Huh? Hold on. Oh no, you're dying? You ate so much dinner? You're so full? You're so full of beans? Oh, that sounds incredible. I'm very excited to explore my new farm next month and having a hard time focusing on anything else. This stream is a good distraction. Yeah, I'm genuinely, I'm so excited to see the farm. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool that you fucking bought a farm, dude. Like, that's insane. That's so wild. Okay, hold on. The text is good. Everything's fine. I'm gonna just remove this blue. I don't want to use it. Well, I am a vegetarian. Yes, yes. Okay. I think I am going to completely undo all of the fur, all of the fur texture. Because I don't like it. I really don't like it. I really, really don't like it. Okay. Actually, hold on. Ah, no. So that and that and that. That's all the texture. And then this has a gradient on it here. The gradient I'll leave because the gradient is cool. But these three will have to be yeeted into a folder of their own. We're just gonna name it old. And then we're gonna take these three, yeet them in there, put them back, and then do that, and take that down here. They're still there, in case I don't like what I'm doing. But, now I can, you know, do other stuff. So. The thing about the shadows is that I did them with the intent of Yarrow looking like they had, like, a green tint to them. It didn't work. It just made them look really desaturated and kinda sick. So I think instead, I am gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna take an overlay layer. I'm gonna grab like a bluish, purplish color. More blue than purple. And then we're gonna do a big ol' swipe to see how it looks. That's too blue. No, it's too purple, not blue. Blue is the opposite of what it's too much of. And that makes it too desaturated. God damn it. That's too desaturated. Or is it? Is it that bad? It might not be that bad. Let's try a green. Just for shits and gigs. Let's try a green. Ew. That's gross. Let's make it darker. Still kind of gross. Make it more bluish, more teal color. I can't tell the difference. I cannot tell the difference between those two. Let's make it slightly less dark. Again, now that's just, okay, more saturated? Okay, the saturation helped. Make it all the way saturated. And now it's just green. Less saturated. That's better. Okay, hold on. Sometimes I do multiply instead. Ooh, that's too much. Where the fuck is overlay? There's overlay. What if multiply on a lower opacity? That's not terrible. What if like 30? That's 20. That says 20. 30. That's not terrible. I'm not mad at that. I might even go as high as 40. God damn it. Yeah. I think that works. And again, what if we make it slightly more teal? There's no difference. What the hell? There's literally no difference. What the hell? How is there no difference? It's green. Have I misunderstood how overlay works? No, multiply. It's green and there's no difference. Now there's a difference. The fuck? Okay. That's really interesting. There's so little difference once it's over in like the teal hues. Oh, redo. But yeah, I think that's a... It looks muddy. It just looks muddy. We're back to blue. That looks too purple. Color who? Color theory. I barely know her. I think we're just gonna have to commit to purple. That's pink. Jesus Christ. I think we're just gonna have to do, like, fucking purple shadows, I guess. Because whatever I do, it leans pink because they're orange. Ah, Color Phillips. Who? Color Hue? Jesus Christ. Absolute fucking gremlins. Okay, I think we're doing overlay at maybe not 100%, but up there. Maybe at like 50. Or like 60. Yeah. Why is that pink? Why is it pink? I don't understand. How did we get to pink? If we go all the way green, it just looks like they're sick. Okay, let's go to 100%. And... okay, darken is not good. Normal, just grab that color. Light and screen? Absolutely not. Glow dodge, add, overlay, soft light, hard light, maybe? No. No. God damn it. Game Boy Color, Jesus Christ. Why is it so difficult to do, like, shadows on orange? Oh, right, that's the whole thing of, like, oranges and lemons are fucking impossible to paint. It's literally a thing in, like, art history or something. It's literally a thing. You know what? Let's not do a color, like, a layer mode thing. Let's just pick a color. Let's see. We're going colder and darker. Absolutely not. We're taking the same color and we're just picking a darker color. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Sure. Yeah. I think that'll look better also because we did that with literally every other color. Except for the clothes that has a blue. It's fine. It's fine. I breathe. I breathe. Is that literally just... yeah, that's literally just that color. Okay. Slightly later then. Yeah. And I'm just gonna do my normal cel shading look for this, I think. Because I like that. Like, I like my shading style. I just need to add texture to it. So like, still doing a line here, but then I need to add some sort of texture here. Let's go to the sketch. Where did I... Here. Is that... No. Wait, hold on. Where did I... Ah, it's this layer. Okay, there. Let's just go to the sketch. Sketch in some lines. Because I already have the shading lines in the sketch. Now I just need to, like, texture them manually. It'll be fine. Now, they're kind of blobby, if that makes sense. So, like, I can either go points with the shading. Oh, that actually looks kind of good. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna do valleys for the shadows, and then mounds. I don't have a good word for that. For the highlights. So I need this to be like the median of everything. So like... That's not the median. I'm not following the median at all. Also I need the sketch to be slightly darker. Like there should be good. Actually no, I need the sketch to be 100%. I need this, not that. I need this to be lower percent. And this to be lower percent. And then a new layer at 100%. There we go. And a smaller brush, honestly. Oh yeah, also art hack for people like me who are not confident in their lines. For me it helps a lot to just refine the sketch until you're like completely happy with how that looks, and then just follow your lines. Like, for me, I can refine the sketch forever without it feeling like I'm losing any progress. That is too tight. I think I'm zoomed in too much. Like, I can refine the sketch until forever. But if I did all of this experimenting in the final colors, it would feel like a bigger defeat if I didn't get it right the first time, if that makes sense. But like the sketch is the place for me to like try things out and experiment. I also think I don't want the lines to be completely even, actually. Hold on. So like this more. Like that, maybe. But that might just be me. Like, that might just be a me thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I always have, like, fairly refined sketches compared to a lot of other artists. Like, a lot of artists will do a very loose sketch and then just do the line art on top of that, and I am just not confident enough in my line art for that. I think part of it is also that I didn't grow up doing, like, finished pieces ever. Like, I did just pencils for so long. Like, until I was in high school, I did basically just pencils and maybe some colored pencils or markers. And it was, you know, it was the shitty, like, grade school quality markers and shit. I think I like that. I'm not sure. It's too tight up here. And this one is too big. So let's... Oh, that's very big. Hold on. More detail size. It wasn't really until high school that I started doing more finished pieces. Yeah, I think that's a better size for it. So I could have watched you sketch. Oh, that was ages ago that I did this sketch. Don't you worry about it. I've been working away at this piece for a long time. But also I don't tend to stream my sketching process. Cause it's partially like my workflow in sketching is not very well suited to streaming. And also I use a lot of, like, I reference things quite heavily in sketching specifically. Specifically like poses, because I'm not as good at anatomy as I used to be. Like, hold on. I can show you. Like, it is... I do have a little bit of shame about it, which is part of why I don't stream it, and I know I shouldn't. I shouldn't be ashamed of it. But let me see here. Where is it? Here. Isn't that here? Oh, nope. Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it. Oh, shit. Oh no, here, maybe? No? The fuck? No, that's lines. Hold on, something's off. The fuck? Oh, okay. I guess I got rid of it. Anyways, so for this standing pose, what I did was I went to Pinterest, because that's where I get all of my posing references. Don't do that, just go to Google. It used to be the other way around. Pinterest was the place to go. Pinterest is no longer the place to go, just use Google. But I found a posing reference that I liked, and then I squashed it to the proportions I wanted. And then I used that to basically make this standing pose, and just, like, added the head on top. Because, you know, didn't have a cat head. It was a human. And, like, added the stuff that makes it Yarrow. Added the proportionality that makes it Yarrow. And what I usually do, like, let's say you have... Hold on, I need to make sure I'm on the right layer. I am. Let's say you have your pose here. This is kind of
Save
ass
me,
as a...
Daddy.
Thank you, I will save. This is kind of ass as an example. But, like, what I'll do is I will find the reference for the pose. and I will just do like a skeleton basically. I'll take like, okay, I need the head. This is the line of action. The shoulders go like this, and then they come out like this. I'll sort of follow the outer line mostly for the arms. And then the other arm goes down like this, and this leg goes out, and then this leg comes out like that, basically. I'll do the skeleton, and then I'll remove the reference, and then I'll sketch on top. And that helps me a lot with just getting stuff like proportions good. Because I'm not as good at anatomy as I used to be. I used to be really good at it, and then I took a break from doing art, like drawings and stuff, and I did a lot of sewing. Because I found out I really like sewing. And then, I got back into streaming, and I'm just rusty, is what I'm trying to say. I'm really rusty, when it comes to art. I feel like that still doesn't quite read. You know what? Let's take a break from this part. Let's do a larger shade area. Let's do this part. Traded one form of dex for another. Yeah. Sort of. It's just, like, a lot of it is muscle memory, and a lot of it is practice. And, like, it is that thing of, if you don't practice a skill for a long time, you will lose that skill. You have to keep your skills, sharp, so to speak. And I like to have, like, a lot of different skills. I like to do a lot of different things. So, like, I like to say that I am a jack of all, a master of none. And it is mostly accurate, because I'm good at a lot of different things, but I'm not exceptionally skilled at most things, you know? Like, I would say I am better than the average person at hand sewing, but I'm nowhere near as good as someone who does hand sewing for a living, you know? Like, I'm better at hand sewing than than most people, but there's a long way from, like, me to Bernadette Banner, you know? I don't know if that's a deep pull. I genuinely don't know. I love her face. She's so good at what she does. And she is the main inspiration for me getting, like, good at sewing. Honestly, I think these could stand to be a little bit deeper, maybe? That's pretty good. Right, the wrist part is a bit muddy. This needs to go down a bit further, I think, to transition into this part. And then like that maybe. But yeah, all of this to say, like, if you want to get good at something, you have to practice. Like, do not underestimate the power of practicing. It is good for the brain, it is good for the soul, and it is good for your skills. It's one of those things that I feel like a lot of people, it's not that they don't realize, it's just that a lot of people tend to forget that, yeah, you don't get good at something overnight. It's not like people who are good at things because they set out to be good at that thing. Like, I don't personally believe in natural ability, so to speak. Like, how to explain? Hold on. You're not born good at something. Like, I don't think there is such a thing as, like, someone who's just naturally good at something, as, like, anything. Because we're all born a potato. When you're born, you're a potato. You're not good at anything. You have to learn everything. And yes, there are some people who are more inclined to seek out certain skills. Like, for me, that was, you know, dexterity-based skills. Because my mom drilled fine motor skills into me very early. Just because, you know, I was in the kitchen with her anyways, so I might as well help. So, you know, I learned how to use a cooking knife very early. It's the angle of this is not good. So, and also I have ADHD, so using my hands is really good for my brain. But being inclined to do something and being good at it are two very different things. Like, yes, I am more inclined to do fine motor skills things, but that doesn't necessarily make me good at it. Practice makes me good at it, you know? Can I become a Hasselback potato, please? That's on you, dude. You just, you know, if you want to be a Hasselback potato, go for it. Like, who am I to say no? I feel like this is a bit too flat, but I'm not sure how to fix that. Maybe just like that. Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah. And then this needs to go more like that, maybe. Like that? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is just, it's a bit tight. If I just zoom out a little bit and then just start from this end, or like from the middle, I think that's better. But yeah, like, I'm pretty decent at crochet. I don't know a lot of crochet techniques, but I'm decent at it because I've been doing it since I was like 12. I'm really bad at knitting. I can do like consistent stockinette, but that's it. And it hurts my hands a lot, so I really shouldn't do it a lot. But like all of the like skills that go into like sizing knitting, I don't get it. I do not understand how you do sizing in knitting. I can knit, I'm not good at it. And it's the same thing with drawing. I'm really good at sketching because I've been doing it my entire life. I suck at color theory because I haven't practiced it. And it's one of the things I really want to get better at. I really want to get better at color theory, so I'm practicing it. That's still too even! God damn it! Okay, do sections. Let's do sections. I think it would benefit from having, like, that, and then... Also, maybe... I feel like they're also just a bit too round, honestly. Like, okay, let's angle it how I want it to be angled, and then do, like, that. Yeah, that's better. See, that's instantly so much better. Hell yeah. Amazing. Just shorten those. And I think I'm also gonna just, like, I think I'm just gonna take out the valleys here. I'm gonna keep the peaks, because I like where the peaks are. I might actually just trim them a little bit so they're more consistent. Yeah. Because I think the issue I was having is that they're a bit too round, and the direction is not consistent because there's a lot of angles. That one can stay. I think it's pretty amazing that you can sit down and do sewing and keep focus on that while doing it. I mean, I take a lot of breaks. I say that. I'm lying. Actually, like, the main thing that helps me focus on sewing is doing other stuff while I'm sewing. That's why a lot of people fail to consider that proficiency breeds master. Yes. You might be a jack of all trades and a master of none, but that's probably just a need for motivation to continue building proficiency. Yes, exactly. And because I need to jump into a billion different skills, I don't have the time to master any of them. But yeah, like, the reason that I can focus on sewing is usually because I'm either listening to a book or watching a video, or, like, when I'm at summer camp, I'm listening to whatever's happening around me. And it's, for me, it's very, like, centering and grounding and relaxing. For a lot of people, it's not. For a lot of people, it's frustrating and annoying, and that's fine. Like, sewing, especially hand sewing, it's definitely not for everyone. It takes a long time, and it is, again, it's a skill that you have to, like, be at least halfway decent at before it starts looking good. And being... Because that's another thing, like, specifically with hand sewing. Being good at it or being bad at it can be the difference between having a garment or whatever it is you're sewing and having something that falls apart. And that is a massive deterrent for a lot of people. But for me, that's the part I enjoy. That's the challenge of it. And basically, all you need to learn when hand sewing, as with any, like, fiber art, is tension, obviously. Thread tension, very important. you really only need to know like 3 different stitches, maybe 4. And then go forth, make shit, you know? Okay, hold on. These need to be at the same angle. And I think they need to be at roughly like this angle. Like they need to lean more down. Like that. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay. This one's gonna be difficult. I'd be proud of you for wanting to try knowing this about yourself. Wait, what? Oh, for me to try and master a skill. Yeah. Like, again, I would say I'm pretty decent at sewing. And like I'm good at it to a point where like I sew clothing that I wear on a regular basis. I have a skirt that I made like a couple years ago that I wear a lot. It hasn't fallen apart on me yet. I have a cape that I wear sometimes because capes are surprisingly impractical in modern life. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. That is too steep an angle. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. I think that's fine. I'm gonna wait with the feet. I'm not gonna touch the neck shades. I think those are fine being flat because they're horizontal. Let's do the ears. Because these, I think I want these to go out, actually, like that. But yeah. I completely lost my train of thought. It's getting to that point where I'm getting a little bit loopy. In modern day with capes. A cape is an on-the-ready bib? I mean, sort of. It's mostly that, like, stuff like driving a car while wearing a seatbelt is kind of difficult because it's a wraparound cape. It goes like all the way around me. Wearing a bag of any variety looks a bit odd. Arm dexterity is not a thing. I have considered adding some slits in it for my arms to go through so that I at least can use my arms a little bit. I think if I make this... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna make this one slightly bigger. I'm gonna make this one slightly bigger. Then I can get away with having this be 1. Yeah, there we go. That's 6, and that's 6. Amazing. They're even. Woo! Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep these as they are. I think maybe the toes also just as they are. Or maybe not. Maybe I will add a little panache to the shadows on the toes. I learned the best through muscle memory too. Yeah. That's like a lot of stuff in life is just muscle memory. Like it's I have a couple friends who are wanting to learn how to drive, and I've always been the friend with the car. Well, I say always, since I got my license. I've been the friend who has a car. 'Cause, like, I think I have a grand total of one person in my friend groups that has a car. I think. Well, I know Terrell also has a car, so that's not entirely true. And, like, the furries have cars. But, like, of my two main friend groups, me and one other person are the people who have cars. But now I have a couple friends who are, like, either has already taken their driver's license or are wanting to take them. And I've been, you know, giving them advice on what to look out for when you're taking your driver's license, because I wish I had had a friend who had a car who explained these things to me. And a lot of it is just muscle memory. Like, I struggled so much with shifting gears. I struggled so much with the clutch when I was taking my license. And it is one of those things where you don't get good at it until you have your driver's license. But it used to stress me out so much. Like, because it was information overload. But yeah. And, it is, like, really it is just muscle memory. I need to, you know, reinforce these a little bit, because once this goes down in opacity, it'll be basically invisible. There. I think that's better. Okay. I think this needs to just be one big curve. And then go up like that. You're so right, accepting that things are hard to begin with and then getting better at by doing it. Yeah. Night night everyone. Gotta sleep so I can work. It was lovely hanging. Aw, have a good night, Terrell. Thank you for stopping by. It was so cozy.
I'ma need you to do some stretches.
I will do some stretches. Thank you.
Now.
Aw, I just cracked my back. That was awesome. Big stretch. Thank you. I should also stretch my arms. Big stretch. Ooh, that's a good stretch. Okie dokie. Back to it. But yeah, like... Oh yeah, my main point actually about, like, the whole you have to practice to get good at things thing is that I see it a lot in kids especially, and it makes me really sad. A lot of children are... I don't know if it's like an upbringing thing or if it's something else, but they get really frustrated when they're not instantly good at something. And like, I get that impulse, but it's so important to teach kids, and to teach kids at a young age, that it's okay to fail. That it's okay to not be instantly good at something. And that failing is part of the process of becoming good at it. failing is how you learn. Like, it is so important to let kids fail at things. And to teach them how to deal with failure. It is so incredibly important. And I feel like a lot of adults forget that. And forget that it's an important part of learning things. And like, a lot of adults don't realize either that, yeah, you're not gonna be instantly good at something just because you're an adult. You have to practice. And it's okay to fail. Like, most importantly of all, you don't have to be good at it. It's okay to not be good at things. Again, like I say, I suck at color theory. Because I haven't practiced. And that's okay. It's okay that I'm not good at color theory. I don't have to be. I want to be, but I don't have to be. This got deep. Listen, like, it's a thing that has frustrated me for a very long time. And it's just one of those things, man. I feel like these are gonna be way too small because I'm way too zoomed in, but we'll see. Adults get thrown to the wolves and forget to teach their kids it's not okay to repeat that. Wait, what? Adults get thrown to the wolves. Oh, and forget to teach their kids it's not okay to repeat. Yes, got it, yeah. Like, yeah. There's a lot of things that you kind of, like, there are some things you need to figure out on your own, and there are some things that adults need to teach you from a small age. And definitely, like, how to deal with, you know, rejection and perceived rejection is such an important skill, and a lot of people forget that that's a skill. It's so important for a functioning human being to know how to deal with just the world not going your way, if that makes sense. Let's do this arm first. I am going to move on from this topic now, so don't mind the maybe sudden change in tone. Because we are wandering into territory where I'm talking out of my ass. The shading is nice, thank you. Actually, hold on. Let me just unclip that and remove that layer. Because that'll make it easier for me to see if it looks even. Yes, I think that's good. That's another thing that I like doing sometimes when I'm doing shading. Is remove the color layer underneath. Just, like, both to check that everything is properly colored in and that the shapes look good. Like, this shape is a little bit janky. Oh, now it's even jankier. And let's just leave it. It's fine. Oh yeah, Fallen, you weren't here when I showed off what I've been sewing. I'm currently in the process of making a waist cincher corset. Which is, it's similar to an underbust corset, but it's slightly lower, and it's solely focused on the waist. I'm not gonna be tight lacing at all because I'm not going for waist reduction. I'm only going for like skirt support. Cause I really wanna make a patchwork skirt, but I know, nope. But I know that that will require substantial support because it will be very heavy. So that's what I've been working on. Once I've colored this in, I might actually show it off again, because I'm very proud of it. I think it looks really good so far. I haven't added bones yet. Hold on. Let me just switch to my face. Where's my face? There's my face. Hello. So, let me just, which side is the right side? So this is one half. It's made from an old IKEA pillowcase. It looks so nice, and like, it has so much body to it already. I don't know if you can really tell. Like, that's just from the patterning. All of that shape. That's just from the patterning. It doesn't have any bones yet. It's all floppy. It's all flippin' floppin' everywhere. But like, look at that. Look at that shape! It's incredible. And it's, so far all hand sewing. I did not want to machine sew anything. I am not good friends with my sewing machine. I've been having a lot of tension issues lately. So my sewing machine and I are not friends right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, right, yeah. That's fine. That's whatever. So I do a lot of hand sewing, and it's part of why my fingies hurt a little bit actually right now, because I'm sewing through a lot of layers. So it's a little bit difficult to get the needle through all of it, and also because it's a very stiff fabric. So my index and thumb on like the pads of them, it hurts a little bit just from pinching down on that needle, but it's all good. I just need a couple days rest once it's done. And also now I'm past that point mostly. I have some top stitching to do for the boning channels, and I still have yet to do the eyelets. I'm not gonna use grommets. I don't have a grommet press, and I don't like grommets a lot. A lot of the things I have, like, that are fast fashion, that have grommets in them, a lot of the time the grommets just fall out, and I don't like that. Like, I have one fast fashion corset, and one of the grommets is just hanging loose. It's really bad. So I'm doing embroidered eyelets instead, cause that's fun. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna go about doing that, because again, as I said, this fabric is very structured, is that the word? It's a very tight weave, and I do need the eyelets to be large enough for a ribbon to go through. So there's that. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about hightail. I haven't talked about Hytale at all. I bought Hytale. I'm not gonna be able to stream it. Cause right now it's eating my CPU for breakfast. Every single time I open it up. So I won't be able to stream it, sadly. But I'm really enjoying it. I still don't understand why everyone is comparing it to Minecraft. It plays nothing like Minecraft. Like, it's such a different game. But I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm really excited for, like, what's that called? Production? No. Development on it to continue, and, like, I know that, like, they just came out with an update. I haven't played the update yet. But I'm really, really enjoying it. It has all of the things I like in an RPG. And, like, in a sandbox RPG. I really, really like it. Oh snap, good game. But a hungry beast. Did not expect that. No, me neither. Like, no one's talking about it. I cannot wait for them to optimize it for shitty PCs. I absolutely can't wait. Because right now, like, I think Terrell just left, but I think I have an Intel 7, which, granted, is not the best. But that's a decent CPU. That's a decent CPU. Like, it should not be struggling this hard. And I don't know. I really can't wait for them to optimize it better, so that it runs more on graphics. And also just that world gen isn't so labor intensive. Because I get that world gen can't run on graphics, it has to run on CPU. But you need a beast of a computer just to be able to run it, basically. And I do not have such a beast. Like, I can just barely run it. I absolutely cannot stream it. That's just not going to be an option for me, sadly. Like, I do not understand how people can mod it already. Like, how do you have enough RAM and CPU power for that? I do not understand. That's another thing. It eats so much RAM. Like, why does it eat so much RAM? I get, again, it's in early access. It's to be expected that it hasn't been optimized properly yet, but God, I can't wait for them to fix that. It's a PC, it does its job. Sometimes I feel like games and software is made like this. This is simply to encourage buying more powerful PCs and PC parts, which are also expensive. I mean, it's partially that, but also it's that people, or game developers specifically, sometimes sort of forget that the average person who plays video games does not have the most expensive gear. Like, they don't have the most necessarily optimized gaming PC or gaming setup. And, like, yeah, they do have some minimum specs for your PC for it to be able to run Hytale. And my PC just barely lives up to those specs. But it shouldn't have to, is the thing. It absolutely should not have to. But, like, I don't know. I'm reminded of that Tumblr post that goes something along the lines of all game developers should have a guy on the team who only plays on a laptop, and the laptop has like 2 gigabytes of RAM and the crappiest graphics card in the world, and if the game can't run on that laptop, he should be allowed to insult you and yell at you until you fix it. And sometimes I do feel like that should be the reality, but it's not. So, here we are. such is life, you know? I think once I've done the shading, I'm gonna end the stream. Because I am getting very ippy and very loopy because I am ippy. But we're getting there. Need the tail and the ears. Let's do the ears first. Don't know why my control key is being so sticky all of a sudden. Hey Faye, I'm gonna head out. My phone is dying. I was hoping it would last till the end of stream. Ah, you have a good. Wait, it's daytime for you, right, Fallen? So you have a good day. You have a good rest of the day. I'm very happy you dropped by. That was really nice. Yeah, it's like 5 p.m. You have a good day, Fallen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Come on. God damn it. It was nice seeing you again. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I could say the same. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so wonderful. Oh, right. Shoot. Okay. I think that's it. Now if we take away the sketch. Well, hold on. Let me just... Yeah, I think I like that. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sold on it. I honestly might just do flat lines. I think I would like that better. God, I spent so much time and I'm not even sure I like it. Oh well, it's fine. It feels just a bit too busy in a way. Honestly, I think it's too busy. Yeah. I do like the color, though, for the shading. So, I am just gonna add that to the swatch. Maybe in size of 40? 50? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I am gonna end the stream there, because I am very eepy. So. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. It's been such a good time. Ooh! Oh no. Audio shit happening in my ears. I don't remember what I'm doing next week. If I have any plans. Let me just check. No. I might do some more art next week if I don't finish Yarrow by then. We'll see. Should we raise someone? Who's live right now? Margot is online. You know, let's raid Margot. Or maybe, yeah, let's do that. So it's raid. Oh god, I need to look at the username. Margot. There. So, we're gonna raid Margot. You guys have a good night and all of that. Let me just real quick go over to... yep, you're muted, good. Here. And muted, good. So, yes, thank you for the raid messages. Don't worry, it will copy over just fine if you are a subscriber. Anyways, bye!
We are gonna do some ink work on the bunny. Ooh, and drop things. Domesticated Fae, hello! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream today? What were you doing? We're just about to get started on detailing this little magician bunny. We did this one jumping through the connecting hoops. But yeah, welcome, welcome. How was your stream today? What were you doing? Nice. What were you doing? What kind of art were you doing? That was the question I meant to ask. Digital art, very